Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I know these might this might be a bit repetitive, this video, as I've already done a pawpaw tasting, but I felt it was worth doing another video because I can actually do a comparison, this one, between a Prima fruit, and this is the largest one I've had this year, maybe the largest Prima fruit I've ever had, I'm not sure, and a ripe fruit off my seedling tree. Now I think this one will be okay to eat. It has got a split in it, but I think they'll only infect one part of the fruit, and the rest of it I think will probably be okay. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a comparison. Now the size is irrelevant. It's not that Prima produces bigger fruit and the seedling produces smaller fruit, but this was a single fruit that was that set on the Prima, and this one was on a bunch of 4 or 5 fruits, and of course you don't know how well they've been pollinated. We'll know when we have a look at the seeds in them. So this just happens to be smaller because it was a multi-fingered bunch, and this is a single fruit. But I've had other single fruits on the Prima that are tiny in comparison, like the one I tasted the other day, that was also a single fruit. So it'd be interesting to see what this is like inside. It's fallen off naturally, so I hope it's going to be at peak ripeness, and again for the seedling one it fell off, so I'm hoping that that will be at peak ripeness. So I thought the first thing we'd do is do a little weighing comparison on them. The small one off the seedling is 86 grams. Let's put this on and help if I set this again. Right, hold on. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, 87 grams, which is 3 ounces. And this large one, which is very substantial, very large fruit, weighs, wow, 7.8 ounces. I'm pretty convinced that's the biggest one I've ever had. That is very nearly half a pound, and I reckon that's a very good size for the UK. I'm very impressed. And that in grams is 222, not really, 222 grams. So I'm very pleased with that. That's the largest one I've had. I mean, obviously the fruit can get much bigger, but I'm very happy with a fruit that's near to half a pound. So what I'm going to do is flip the camera around, and I will remember to make sure I've pressed the record button this time, and we'll cut them both open and have a look and have a taste of them and see how they compare with each other. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so it's definitely recording. I forgot to say I'm filming this on the 28th of October. So the first thing we're going to do is cut open the seedling one. So let's see what its ripeness level's like. Looks like it's going to be quite promising to me. Let's see if we can break this open. Now this is a pale, sort of this, I'd call this more of a creamy white colour. Normally this is lighter than the Prima. Looks a bit more yellow on camera than in the flesh, but in the flesh it looks like a really, it's really sort of pale creamy colour. So let's see what this one tastes like. Very nice. Let me try and do a bricks reading if I can get some juice out first. It's interesting to see if this works, because it's not easy, because it's not very liquidy. Let's see. That's reading a bricks of about 17, which I'd say is pretty good. Let's taste a bit more of it. How do I describe it? Very hard to say. It does taste different to the Prima, and to be fair, so far when I've had my seedling fruit, kind of a bit, is it a bit coconutty? Almost like seems to have a bit of a coconut cream flavour to it. Hard to describe really. Didn't taste the same as the Prima I had the other day. Let's cut this massive Prima open and see what this is like. Looks like it's got bigger seeds in it. Again, it's quite a creamy pale colour, this one. We can wipe off the refractometer. Hold on. Let's see if I taste it, if I can get a Brix. If I can get a Brix reading off this one. It's not super soft inside, so I would say not as ripe as it could be. See if we can get some. Manage to get some. Trouble is, it's very pulpy rather than juicy, so it's what's more, it's not easy to get a reliable Brix reading off these. I should probably water them down. That one's showing about 16, so that would suggest it's not as ripe as the fruit I had the other day that was near 19. Let's taste it. Definitely not as ripe. Quite big seeds for this one. Hard to describe the flavour really. Is it a bit more banana-y? Or is that my imagination? It's not the same flavour as the Seedling one. It is very pleasant. They do have a sort of like a creamy tropical flavour. Nothing like mango. Not really anything like cherimoya. But they are a nice flavour. Not super sweet, but a pleasant sweetness. But they don't really taste like any other fruit, or at least these two varieties that I've got don't, the Prima and the Seedling one. I haven't had a fruit off my Pennsylvania Golden yet, so I'll be interested to see what that's like. But in any case, worth tasting them both and doing the comparison. But this one was very large for me anyway. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you weren't too bored watching another pawpaw one. Please give me a thumbs up, share the video, and of course subscribe to my channel. And remember to click on that bell if you do want to know when new videos come out. I'll see you all soon. Brett out for now.